I know it's bad, but I can't help myself. When I feel sad, I escape from my sense. Lately music's been my reminiscence. That's when I listen. I know it's bad that I can't help myself. When I get mad, I set fire to the hell. The only way to keep it at a distance, that's when I listen. Music is the reason why I stay. A cheering melody will fix a melancholic heart. The music is the reason. The music is the reason why I stay. That's when I need tunes to keep on living, like someone's listening. I see the signs when I seek for the lights. I know it's bad when I forget myself. Lately music's been my self-reminder, my self-reminder. Music is the reason why I stay.
So welcome guys in today's broadcast. I'm Lolly from yesterday. Currently apologizing, but I will broadcast completely alone in today's episode, and currently we are on the track of Silverstone, and we have 22 drivers on the track. Currently, Giacomo Testai is on the screen, who is leading the league by 0.4 seconds on the qualify. However, we still have 5 minutes left from the qualify, which means anything can happen under that 5 minutes. So let's check on Salvatore Tomasello, who is driving the 26th McLaren and currently on P5. He's about to finish his lap soon. And oh, he's now on the 4th place of the race. Currently we have Levletyenko on the pits. Same goes for Trouble Byford, who is currently fell back to the 5th place. Same goes with our Indian driver, was, well, I don't know what happened with him, however, he's in the pits too. But let's check on someone from the mid-leagues. So currently we are watching Zed Aris from Z Racing team driving the BMW M4 here with the 9th race number. Currently in the amateur category. As we can see, he's 2.4 seconds behind Giacomo Testai and he spans. And I think he's going back to pits and try to run another last lap before the qualify ends. So let's move on someone else other than Tomasello and guys on the pits. So let's see on Ezra Hesperos is again driving a McLaren. He just started his lap at the moment. If we check on the helicam, you can see he's going into turn 2. Really great maneuver from him. Probably he can run a better lap time, but we will see soon. Oh, someone off track here. So as he goes into the straight, he's going into turn 5. Not the best racing line here. He might have the chance to even do 2 qualify laps, including this one. As we can see, spun and the chances are, well, went down to 0 with that maneuver, sadly. But let's move on to the next contender here. Pierluigi Sandalo, most likely from Italy. We have a lot of Italian racers here today, so I will be looking forward who will win the race. But most likely an Italian driver will win this. But I don't know it yet. So if we go check on P2, we can see Luca Caruso is still trying to get the lead, get a better lap time than Testai. This guy is a really good racer of SPEEDIOTS racing and he's doing quite well, winning most of the races in the other series of SPEEDIOTS too, and now he's competing in the 1 hour races of SPEEDIOTS, and I would love to see him racing in the upcoming series too. drivers are finishing their last laps. Currently we have 4 seconds left from qualifying, and that will be the last lap of Luca Caruso as well, from TGB Racing team. And the wait time is started. And let's see. Oh, well, that wasn't his fastest lap. And we have Kittel from Garage 59 on the 6th place, which is interesting because David Kittel is a weird driver, I must have to admit. On some track he's really fast and driving really well, however on a lot of tracks he's falling behind a little bit, and yeah. But as the wait time goes on, I will just do something in the background. 4 minutes, so hold on guys for a second please. I'm just sharing the stream with the racers. In that case, anyone would love to watch it and currently not watching it. Because currently we have not many people watching the stream. However, I hope it will be changed. It can change soon. So, yeah, let's back to the race. And let's see if anyone's still there. No. Jakub Wroblewski said, shitty quali, good luck. Yeah, definitely. And I will just the TV per SPEEDIOTS. So, anyone wanna join and watch it in the background? Just if you wanna support us. So, oh, what happened with the yeah, I guess nothing, just the game a little bit broke or something like that. However, we will start our grid work soon when everything is starting up, and I think we have like 2 minutes of wait time left before the formation lap starts with the lead of Giacomo Testai. Yeah, 1 minute left. Good luck to every racer on the track so far. Yeah, I will just go and start the race with Testai's POI. And yeah, wait until the race starts. However, I think most of you guys already know this, but this track is located in England, in Silverstone, and they opened the track at 1849, so it's almost 100 years old track, to be fair, and the engines are started up. Soon they are getting the flag. 10 seconds left. And as we can see, in a few minutes, I mean a few seconds, Testai firing up his engine and starts the formation lap. So, as most of the drivers already started, I'm not sure how the sounds on the stream, but the game is a bit loud for me, so let's start our grid walk here. So on the first place we have Giacomo Testai from SGT driving the 22nd McLaren. On the second place we have Luca Caruso, the 22nd with the 22nd race number, driving the Ferrari from TGB Racing. On the third place we have Lev Letyenko driving the Porsche with the 57th race number. On the fourth place we have Salvatore Tomasello from SGT again, driving the McLaren with the 26th race number. On fifth place we have Trevor Byford with a McLaren again with the 808 race number. I hope I pronounced it right. On sixth place we have Dominic Kittel, the 158 race number, driving the McLaren, and I'm not sure he's supposed to go into the grass, but never mind. On the seventh place we have Yahor Zabara with the McLaren again. He's the teammate of Lev Letyenko with the race number of 542. On 8th place we have Jan Paulik from Ship Racing team, who currently finished on the second place on the SPEEDIOTS second season of SPEEDIOTS GT3 Endurance series. So yeah, he's a very great driver who took the win yesterday in Silverstone, and let's see if he can do that on today too. Well, for some, yeah. On 8th place we have Hamada. However, the race started, so let's switch on to the helicam and check what's going on. And oh, Karamik spun a little. Oh, and I saw that Mustang from Robanuts spun a little bit. However, I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, damn, some kind of contact there, and we have Jakub Romneski on the grass here. Who lost quite few positions there. However, he's still not on the last place, and we have yellow flag again. Oh, I don't know who is with him. However, he's Jan. No, another Polish driver who lost quite few positions at the start. They're falling back to the the second section of the race. And on the last place we have Kevin Valsra, who's oh damn, how many drivers? I don't know what to say about that. However, he's definitely not in the last position, but I think he started from the pits. Or if we switch, Ardidas Montayunas went into some kind of and Kittel. That's our Kittel. Yes, that's definitely Dominic Kittel. With, as I said like 10 minutes ago, he's a really weird driver because he's doing really great on qualifying and does everything well. However, when the race starts, he's always falling behind the team, and he's always so unlucky with everything. And he's spinning a little bit again, maybe, I'm not sure, but David Kittel and Monte Yunas. Oh, David. I mean Dominic Kittel, sorry. Dominic, why did you do that? Poor Monte Yunas. His race already most likely ruined. Same goes for David. And we have another driver joining in, starting from the pits. However, he still have time to catch up on Giacomo Testa, who is currently set the fastest lap time of the race so far, and Levletchenko is currently behind him, already overtook Luca Caruso, but most of the league is unchanged from the top contenders here. They are keeping up very well. As we can see, they are already at the second lap of the race, going strong. So let's check on the other half of the rig. Like, I'm thinking about Nathan Arombos, who is the only one who is racing with a Ford Mustang here. And he's currently on P13. And hopefully he can catch up on Jan Pavlik, who lost 4 positions since race start. Can we see any kind of battles on the grid? Maybe somewhere here we can see a battle between ZRZ and Steven Kramik. Two Czech drivers are battling with each other for the 10th place of the race. As we can see, they are trying to overtake, and the two drivers are almost going side by side while entering the first corner of the race. If we move a little bit forward there, we can see Darren Byford trying to catch up on Zabara. Currently, most of the positions are unchanged. I'm trying to look for battles. Yeah, and I think the closest are still the battle between them, and Luca Caruso spun. No way, Luca Caruso spun there, which resulted him losing quite few positions, again around 10 positions. And Steven Kermick, who started on P9, already getting overtaken by both Sandero and Jan Pavlik overtook him too, which means Jan Pavlik gaining back his lost positions, as we can see here. He started on P8, however he's now on P10 for an unlucky accident happened on the first lap. Lot of action going on the track, as we can see. So let's check on Byford. However, I think he's still catching up on Zabara. Nothing really changed here. At the back of the race, we have nothing much going on with. Sadly, the two Polish drivers are lost a lot of positions here, and they are in a really bad spot. However, as we can see, Jan Szczepanik are trying hard on Trevor Byford, who I think, get involved into something, or his car is a little bit damaged, because he definitely not started on P16. He's a good driver. Yeah, and Trevor just left left the space out for Jan, so he could overtake him kind of easily. However, I think those positions are gained back by Ford. Yes, absolutely. Let's see, the three drivers are battling, and Trevor Byford is going out for the pits, and we could see Jan crashing into Byford's back. I don't know what Jan is doing here. Not seems to be like the most safe driver out there in the track, and as we can see, Jan Pavlik currently over to Karamik, which means he's now on P8, and Leveletyenko is currently having the fastest lap of the race. So many things happening here. Luca Caruso, Zabara and Morgan are battling with each other. The Luca Caruso and Zabara was side to side, and Zabara overtaken Luca. However, Luca is getting back the position there, and but they both going for Morgan, of course. We have a yellow flag in the pits. That's interesting to see. And Luca overtook Morgan, and I think Zabara will overtake Morgan too. Yeah, Morgan, as we can see, Morgan lost 2 places under 2 turns here, which is kind of unfortunate. And Karamas got overtaken by Jan Pavlik. Jan Pavlik is getting back his positions really quick. He's not giving up on anything, and now he is back on P8, where he started the race. But the question is, can he catch up to Byford? We will see. Yeah, those two are still battling, and as you guys could see, I think Luca Caruso was on the grass, which means Zabara overtook both of them. So now Zabara is on. Yeah, he's on P4 currently. Behind him we can see Caruso defending against Morgan, and Tomasello is on 3rd place here. Nothing much going on. Testa is getting back the fastest lap of the race from Lebeletyenko. And we can see that David Kittle crashed again, and Trevor Byford got disqualified. I'm not sure what he had done there. And in the chat we have seen Vissers saying "Go Pavlik." Yeah, Pavlik already started from 8th position and fallen back to 15th position, and he's not giving up. He's grinded his way back to 8th position, so he's on the position where he started, and I think he can catch up on Pavlik. And yeah, never give up. That's actually the mentality we need here. However, the league is kind of separated here. Nothing much going on currently. After 50 minutes is already down of the race. Wish there were so many people at Silverstone. Yeah, I'm sad about that. At Silverstone there was only like 3 cars. I mean, we started at 5 and everyone just gave up on the race. Yeah, at 5 cars were there. And then the Transrides B team gave up on the race and another team gave up on the race kinda at the start. So yesterday I think there were only you guys, the ship racing team and another team. Yes, 3 cars, but we started at 5. Started with 5 cars. However, as you can see, guys, Jan Pavlik is grinding his way back and currently now only 1.5 seconds behind Darren Byford. Crazy work for him, and yeah, he can definitely go for like 5th place, I think. And if I'm looking for anything other than that, yeah, we can see Darren Byford is again catching up, and now Jan Pavlik and Darren Byford's gap is only 1.3 seconds. And the gap between Darren Byford and Morgan is only 0.8 seconds, so I think soon we can see some kind of action here, as Byford catching up on Morgan and Pavlik catching up on Byford. And the leader is just gone, or no, the leader is Giacomo Tessai, who is already lapping Montajunas. Yeah, that's definitely Montajunas on the track. He got lapped by Tessai there at the moment. He's pushing his McLaren. And soon we can see Lev Letyenko is lapping that poor Ferrari too. .4, yeah. The gap between them are getting smaller and smaller. There's nothing much happening at the top. Neither nothing much happening at the bottom of the race. Public is also catching up. Yeah. They are like, now on the helicam we can see both 3 cars are really close to each other. And I think there is a lot of pressure on Morgan. Little Ren, yeah. There is a lot of pressure on Morgan here. He needs to defend against multiple people, and at the straight almost side by side. However, Morgan still have some time left. Wait, the V12 Aston Martin? What do you mean, mates? Yeah, that's the V12 Aston Martin, I think. And we could see that David Kittel is going off track again. I don't know what's Kittel doing here. However, he's just wasted potential because he's a really good driver again, and he started from P6 and now he's on P18. I don't know what's going on with him, and I think my Discord can be heard there, so yeah, that's sad because, but Kittel is always doing that. Kittel is always like always doing a really good qualify and then ruining his own race at second lap or so. Now they are getting even more close to each other, and I think in a few laps we can see that the drivers are overtaking Morgan. Oh, Paulik's speed is way higher there, and yeah, he's definitely catched up completely on Byford at this point, and he's going a little bit off track, which costed him around 0.2 seconds there. However, at the straight, you can see nothing really happening there. But oh, damn. Let's check on ZRC until they are doing the train stuff. It's currently, I think, catching up on Sandaro, and Nathan Rombouts is catching up as the only Ford Mustang here, catching up on who is he? Federico Finocchiaro. Other than that, at the end I don't see any kind of changes here. However, I think Jan Pavlik will start his he starts to think about overtaking there, and I think he will do it. He's currently on the inside, and no, he just fell back. Not a lot of action. Yeah, currently not a lot of action happening on the track. Other than that, Nathan Rombouts is trying to catch up on the other Italian driver. Oh, and I think, yeah, that definitely was a really bad speed out from Morgan, which will cost him a position. And I think at the next race even Jan Pavlik can overtake Morgan, and we can see Darren Byford making a mistake there and losing his 7th position, and Jan making the overtake there. Jan overtaking the Darren Byford here, and now going to catch up on Morgan here. Darren Byford lost 2 positions under half a lap. That's crazy work for him. However, he's not giving up and still trying to catch up on Jan Pavlik, as he's currently on P7 there. Yeah, however, the BMW driver ZRC successfully overtakes Pierluigi Sandaro, so yeah, 0.7 for P10, but however, ZRC already overtaken Sandaro, which means he's, I think, will go for P9. I'm not sure about that, and Jan is off track here. What's going on here? Oh, wait a minute. What's going on with RZ? I think RZ got overtaken. Yeah, he got overtaken by Sandaro. Never liked Brand Hatch. Yeah, me neither, mate. So Zed fell back to the 11th-ish position, and currently Federico Finocchiaro is he's not catching up on him because he's going out for the pits. yeah, this racetrack is really, really tight, as you can see. That it's not a wide racetrack under any means, and Darren Byford is trying to make a move on Pavlik, however, he just can't make it. Let me get the race is 1 hour long. Yes, exactly, man. And we have the pit window, which, well, with a great strategy. Oh no, Jan got hit from the back and he lost the position there. No way. Poor Jan got hit from the back, and as we can see, Steven Kramaric is catching up on both of the 3 drivers. So now we have 4 people battling from P6 to P8, and Jan is going out to the pits as soon as it opened. No wonder why he's doing that. His car is already damaged, and I think he's changing tires too. So if we check on Byford, he's on P5, but the question is how long it be. And yeah, from the top contenders we can see Zabara is going out for the box too, and Kittel is in the box too, yeah. And they are leaving just now. So yeah, currently Jan on 12th place, but this can change with time. Of course, Zabara was on P4 when he went out to the pits, and he's on 11th place, so we will see. Currently, yeah, the drivers have 30 minutes left to pit, unless they will get disqualified for not making their mandatory pit stops. So a lot of drivers from the front will still need to pit. As we can see there, Montayunas is going out, and I'm just, yeah, everyone with the green stuff from the right of their racing numbers already made the pits, and everyone with the yellow stuff with the one is showing that they still need to go to the pits for the mandatory pit stops. So as we can see, Pavlik is on 11th place, already made his pit stop, so that means he have 8 people in front of him who still not made their pit stop. At the front, Giacomo Testa is still leading the race with over 30 seconds away from Salvatore Tomasello. For some reason, why I can't, yeah, there is Tomasello. So currently on P1 we have an Italian driver, on P2 we have an Italian driver, and on P3 we have an Italian driver again called Luca Carozzo. Italians are doing really well. Yeah, I mean, they are not the same team, however they are friends, you know. I mean, yeah, they are on the same team, but that's not a real racing team. France? No, they are from Italy. You said France. Oh, sorry. Both of the 3 drivers on the front are from Italy, not from France. Currently, I think we have 3 Italian drivers leading, and we still have around We still have Antonio Montaghini, who is still an Italian driver. Oh, what's going on with Zed? He might spun or something, giving the position to Nathan Rombouts there. Yeah, so that's back, and I think we have a 5th Italian driver. Yeah, on 7th place, Pierluigi Sandaro. So, yeah. Damn. No dashes, man. Let me join really quick. You can, mate. You can register it on SimGrid, and yeah, we are waiting for you. You can battle with Jan Pavlik here too. I mean, if you have the time for that. Currently on P8 we have Kevin Vastra. I will see him at the 6-hour spa. Yeah. Yeah, that will be an interesting race. 6 hours on Spa can be really tiring. I have to admit that. He's Dutch P8, let's go. Yeah, I wanted to say that I think he's Dutch. And yeah, Kevin Vastra is a Dutch BMW driver. Currently on P8, but he still needs to do his pit stop and time is running out. He have 8 minutes to finish his pit stop there. I did a 6-hour spa before with my teammates. It was so tiring. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That at Spa you need to concentrate, and that's a really tiring track to do. And yeah, there will be 1 or 2 SPEEDIOTS racing teams there too. And as we can see, a little bit of contact there. And Levletchenko is currently overtook Kevin Vastra, and someone from the top went out to the pits. So yeah, a little bit of contact. Yeah, the Ukrainians are catching up. Like, they are from the same team too. It's like Levletchenko and Yahor Zabar, probably from the same team. Yeah, and Pavlik is on P9.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Currently, he's the only one from the 11 VIP SPEEDIOTS racing members who is on the track. No, I'm stupid. Giacomo Testa and Sartre Tomasalor are VIP members too. But he is the fan favorite VIP member. How many SPEEDIOTS team are there for the 6-hour? We have an amateur SPEEDIOTS racing team, Conte, where I am the leader. We have 2 other racers there, so it's a team of 3 people. And I asked Testa and Tomasello, who are currently leading the grid, to form a team with hopefully a 3rd Italian, and hopefully they can find someone else to compete. So, and they will be the pro team of SPEEDIOTS racing. So, to answer for your question, there will be 2 teams. Most likely, however, the 2 teams, 1 AM and 1 pro. Yeah, however, the pro team is not yet finished because we still don't have a 3rd Italian teammate there. So, I'm not sure about that. But one thing is sure, the AM team will be there. AM team will be there, and I will be a racer and a commentator for sure. So, thus he needs to be Italian. Testa told me that they would like to have a 3rd Italian teammate, however, if you know someone who is really fast and wanna be there, they might agree on that. I'm not sure. He would like to have, wait, you're racing and talking? No, I will be racing, and then when my teammates are going to drive, then I will go and commentate on that, because for 6 hours we will need way more commentators than this amount. Like we will probably operate with 4 commentators. No, we are going with 4 commentators for sure, and I will be racing for sure, and when I have time between my stints, I will commentate on the races too. Yeah, and we are spectating Jan a little too much, so let's see if there is any battle going on. As we can see, Montainas are getting overtaken, but I mean overlapped again by Nathan. It's currently 1.4 seconds behind. That is 34 teams of right now. Actually, I mean, I have to check on that because I can't believe that's real. And that's a lot of teams there. So if I check on it, I can see that, yeah, we do have that much teams there. I think because that's a race where if you just attend there, you will have the chance to win €5. That's not much of a prize, but you don't need to win for that. 3 teams will be chosen after the race, and we will live via spin the thing out on Twitch here. So it will be very interesting. Yeah. So I don't think there are any kind of race out there on SimGrid where only just for racing they have the chance to win €5. That's a little bit of money, however, it's still just only for racing here. And I think David Kittle left the race after getting involved in so many incidents. €5 is 2 monster cans. Hey, yeah. 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 However, you need to finish the race, so only every team who's are finishing the race can be on the wheel spin. So, and if you are in the top 3, so you are winning the prizes there, you can't be on the wheel spin because I will finish. I just need my teammate to come. I don't know if he can. I mean, if you can't, I know you are really fast, so I mean, I might just suggest you to go with Testai and Tomasello. And as we can see, Testai went out for the pits, which means he is now on 2nd place, but still ahead of Levletchenko there. Yeah, and Tomasello is doing his pit stop there too, which means Testai will overtake him in a minute. P1 last min box call. Yeah, they are both doing both Testai and Tomasello are doing the last minute pit stop. Yeah, and as you can see right there, Testai is taking the lead again. Let's see if Tomasello can go out from the pits before Levletchenko is overtaking him. Currently they have only 10 seconds between them, and let's see, where is Levletchenko? Oh, Levletchenko is currently on P4. P7 for Pavlik. Yeah, he's on P7 while he might yeah, he's overtaking Vastra, which means he's on P6 now. Crazy comeback. Starting from P8, falling back to P15, and now he's on P6 again. That's crazy performance here. Good comeback, yeah. And the pit windows are closing, and I'm not sure if Federico can make his pit stop there. I'm not sure.
Pit window is now closed.
No, wait. Why did Federico not went out for the pits? I'm not sure, but he will be disqualified for that, which is kind of unlucky. Yeah, that's the disqualify. Battle for 11th place. However, I don't think there will be any kind of battle here, because Karamis went out for the sand, and yeah, he lost a lot of time out there. 0.2 for P3. Wait, Luca Caruso and Lev Yafonsky are battling. Oh, wait. What was that car out there? Never mind. However, yeah. Lev Letchenko and Luca Caruso. He's in the wall. And the number 30. That wasn't him for sure. That was someone else. I don't know who was that. Probably it was Morgan? No, that was some kind of driver, but he left the race. Why is he in the pits then? Because he already gave up on the race. Same goes for Trevor Byford. They gave up on the race, but they just don't wanna leave there. Yeah. No, Trevor Byford got disqualified. He's got disqualified at lap 7. They are just waiting down the race. Why? I don't know, don't ask me. I'm usually doing the same because I don't wanna ruin the player count or anything like that, so yeah, they are just stay in the session and wait till the race ends, because yeah, in real life you need to do the same thing. So I mean, they are just doing what for points. No, they won't have any points because they are on P17 and P18. Maybe for points if so many drivers, but there won't be 10 other drivers to leave, so they won't have any points. I don't know why they are doing it, however, that's their choice to do that, so I'm not blaming or anything like that, judging them. As we can see, Luca Caruso is still on 4th place. Yeah, I saw that we have a battle between P10 and P11 there. Which might be more interesting than the battle between Luca Caruso and Zabara. But I'm not sure. Can you do the onboard wing camera? Yeah, of course, mate. If you mean this camera, yeah, sure. They are not so close to each other, however, I don't really think Karamik have the chance to catch up on boats. Love this camera on the stream, yeah. Yeah, this is a peak camera angle, and I have a good news because I found the VOD, so I recovered the VOD, so it will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. So you can rewatch the whole 2 hours of the stream, and the whole 2 hours. Yeah, and this stream will be uploaded to YouTube because for some reason I don't think the YouTube Live is running currently, because yeah, it's not running there. Wait, it's running. The YouTube Live is running, and we have someone, Morek on the YouTube stream saying public. Yeah. Yeah. Public is, for some reason, he is the community member everyone wanna see win. He definitely deserved that VIP community membership. Yeah, we do have the... It's his teammate, yeah, I know it's his teammate, however, everyone is cheering up public, and well, there is nothing much to see on the wing camera here, but he already catched up 1 second to Zabara. However, under the wing is too big. Do you think? On Ferrer, the wing is kinda small. And Aston Martin, the wing is just gigantic. That's such a big, that's such a big wing. There, on McLaren, they are kinda small. Yeah, the V12 Aston Martin are we talking about? Yeah, so if we seek out some battles here, we can see Luca Caruso is not really catching up on Levletchenko, sadly. Public is losing time. I'm not sure about that. However, if we compare his last lap time was 1:26.8, and yeah, Zabra's lap time was 1:26.0. So yeah, he is definitely 0.8 seconds slower than the guy on P5, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think Public will have the chance to be on P5. However, that was a really good comeback from him, I must have to admit that. He did a really insane comeback there. And we have the unlucky Polish driver here, Jakub Wroblewski, who got sadly taken out at the first lap, and he still couldn't really catch up since then. I think his car is a little bit damaged. I don't think he fixed that. Still driving with damage. I think, yeah, he does, because it's a lot of time to fix the damages, but in spectating, the fact is you don't see if they repaired the car. So in the spectate, everyone who got any kind of damage will be there until the session is over, sadly. So I can't really tell if the car is still damaged or not. However, judged on the lap times, I think he not really repaired the car's body, just suspension and changed tires, I think. Maybe just the suspension. Yeah, that's what am I thinking about. Oh, test I spun. Come on, mate. No. Don't do that. Tomasello is behind him, right behind him. Oh wait, that's not Tomasello. Yeah, well, test I leading with so much time that spin not even count, because he is like leading with 30 seconds. So Tomasello still 7 whole seconds behind Testai with that spun. And as we can see, Levletchenko is catching up on Tomasello. That's for sure. They are catching up. Let's see. Levletchenko have 12 minutes to overtake Tomasello, and I think he does. Yeah, he's going for an overtake here. And Levletchenko is overtake. Man, shit, I got a 3-hour race now. Oh, don't worry, mate. Thanks for being here. Good luck on the race. Oops. Yeah, Levletchenko is taking the second place here, as we can see. Let's check on someone else here. But currently the most interesting battle is going on between Levletchenko and Salvatore Tomasello. An Italian and an Ukrainian driver. 3 more min. Oh, okay. Can Tomasello take back the second place? He still have 11 minutes to do it. So let's see. I will stay a bit longer, teammate isn't even here. May God help me. Yeah. Good luck on the race. You can do it. If you could do the 2 hours of defending yesterday, you can do 3 hours of defending today. God and the SPEEDIOTS Racing staff team is with you. So, as we can see, Tomasello is not really catching up on Lechenko and he's losing time there, so I think I can say it out that Lechenko will be on second place there, because he's even catching seconds on test tie, which is crazy. But 6 seconds is not the kind of time you can gain on someone under 10 minutes if he's not making any kind of mistakes here. However, I don't think there is any kind of battle going on currently on the track. So I will just spectate someone from the back, like the Dutchman here, Kevin Wasser from Martin EGP team, currently on P12. And Sandro got a drive-through penalty out there. However, I don't think that's really matter for him, because he's like 2 laps already behind everyone else. Or I mean 2 laps behind the middle section of the race. Yeah. So our 5th Italian drivers of the track is going back after taking a drive-through penalty, and someone just left. Never mind. Let's look for someone. I don't know. We are currently spectating NATO boats from Godspeed Racing Team with the 65 race number here. It's currently in P10. Oh, Levlechenko spun! And he lost 1.5 seconds of time, which means Tomasello's on his back again. And he might have the chance. And Levlechenko spun again. That's... I mean not spun, but exceeded track limits, which means they are in one group, and Luca Carozzo on 4th place, looking to overtake Tomasello there. Such an interesting and last 5 minutes of the race. Both three of the drivers are in one group. They are in a train there. Tomasello currently 0 last minute overtake. Yeah, I think they are saving fuel and tire for the last minute overtake, and I think Luca Carozzo's tactic will be doing some last minute overtake there, or last lap overtakes on both Tomasello and Levlechenko. And on the inside you can see Carozzo trying for an overtake. Carozzo is trying so hard on Tomasello. The two Italian drivers made a contact there, and no way, Tomasello got hit and he's out of the race. I mean not out of the race, but out of the group there, which means Luca Carozzo got the 3rd place. Such a dirty move to take out Tomasello, who is defending since the race start at the top. Two Italian drivers made a big contact there. However, Luca Carozzo's Luca Carozzo is now open to overtake the 2nd place, or not open, but you get what I mean. He now have the chance to get the 2nd place. Let's see if Carozzo can make it. But one thing is sure, two Italians will be on the podium today. But it's not decided if Luca Carozzo will be on 3rd or 2nd place. Race is soon to be over, so we will find it out soon. 4 minutes left from the clock. Luca is gaining time on Levlechenko. Currently 1.1 seconds behind him, and the gap is shrinking down. Now the gap is under 1 second, so let's see. Luca is most likely going for a last minute overtake here, as we can see. Not sure when he have the opportunity to do that. Now the gap is only 0.8 seconds in every sector they make. Luca is gaining 0.1 second on Levlechenko. However, Levlechenko will be safe. He might just dive bomb at turn 1. Yeah, he could do that. And Lechenko will be safe if he could. I don't know what I was about to say here, but I think the time is on Lechenko's side, so I'm not sure if Caruso can make it to P2. However, either way, I think that was not a race accident from Caruso, and I mean, if our stewards thinking about giving him a 5-second penalty, no matter what, he can't go 5 seconds ahead Lechenko if our stewards are on Tomasello's side. So even though if he can make that into P2, that doesn't guarantee him the place. Send me the replay, somebody. I'm very good at stewarding. Yeah, you can definitely do the stewarding there, because we are looking for stewards who are not on the same, not racing at the current list. So you get the point. So nobody can be a steward who is racing on the given race where he needs to be a steward, because it's just unfair. So I mean, you can do the stewarding stuff. I can be a steward, yeah, I think. Yeah, you can be a steward, of course. I will just give you the replay. And we are on the final lap, and the gap is 0.4 seconds here. Let's see if Luca can gain 0.4 seconds and even make an overtake on the final lap of the race. I mean, we are not even on the final lap phase. Are we? No, we are not on the final lap. So Luca actually have 2 more laps to make an overtake here. It's last lap. Oh, yeah, I might mistaken that. Last lap white flag. Yeah, then it's my bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, this must be the last lap then. I'm just a little bit tired here, so I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely last lap, and yeah, Caruso not really gained anything on the last lap here, and we are on the final corner, so I think it's safe to say out that a little bit of contact there. That Levchenko is on 2nd place and no P3 for. Yeah. Congratulations for the drivers there, and Finokar got a 130-second penalty for not pitting there. Nice race, good job everyone, yeah. Shout out to the race winner, Giacomo Testai. Shout out for everyone who's completed the race. Thank you, guys. And I think they are doing the donuts there. Yeah, they are doing the donuts. Oh, damn. Yeah, the victory donuts. And the final guys in the back are finishing the race too. Can't park you there, mate. Yeah. So, as the last guys are finishing right here, the race is over, so GG's for everyone, and thanks for watching the stream. It was such an interesting race, and I would say that Jan Pavlik was the driver of the day, so thanks for everyone, and thank you for this great race. I'm sad that some of the drivers are left because the contacts and stuff like David Kittle, Howard, thank you for being here today. See you guys on next week.